Testing 1, 2. Oh, we have a crash. Holy moly. Oh, we got a big one here, boys. And look at this. 1 year off of this. And we're back here once again in the Napa Cup Series. Things have changed, I know. But, I took a little break and I didn't find much interest in the game, and now kind of want to be back into it over the summer since school just ended. Anyways, here it'll be a short broadcasting part. Interesting racing for sure. We're green here at Auto Club with Theo Stegall, bringing us to the green. Heading into turn 1 for the first time in a long time. So, 1 year. 1 year. As the names are going to be a bit, a bit slow because, obviously it's been 1 year since I've done some with the series, and Charles Sanford leads the first lap. This video is just probably gonna be like a little, like catch up to everything. I still kept in touch with a couple of people, and I was here and there. I was like, so when's the next race? And then they're like, oh, that day. I was like, well, I came and do it because I have something going on that day, and got me thinking. I'm like, I have nothing to do really over the summer right now. I don't have a job yet, and I had something to do, and I, came back to this, and, hopefully I can get back into it on sometimes. I have volleyball I'm still doing over the summer. I have tournaments freaking every weekend. It sucks, but it's fun though. I like it. And I know, like, the rating on this video or whatever won't probably be the best because no one's like, oh, 1 year, what's this kid doing? He's back already. I'm just kind of doing it for the fun of it, just gets the pastime, And oh my god, the frames are horrendous on this track. Especially with everybody all jammed together. DJ Curtis out in front here as we complete lap 5. Off of 4, so we're getting really dicey here, and there we go. There's our first crash. Oh boy. Oh my god. I don't know if anybody wasn't involved in that. So that's PJ Williams back there, I think. There's Mike Cavana. Yep, PJ Williams, Theo Stegall, our pole sitter. Sam Young with some damage. Ken Thoreau. Bob Jones. Jessica Shelton back there, Eric Powers, Zach Warren, Seth Cole in there, Dylan Young, heavy damage, Ryden Smith, that's remember. And our caution, first caution of the day comes out. Let's take a look at it right now. As I know I'm not gonna do cut and paste or whatever. It's stupid. I'll do it next time. I'm a rookie right now. But let's see what happened here. As we saw the first contact being made here of the 24 Jordan Newman and 29 of Jessica Shelton. Newman really doesn't get much involved. It's mainly Jessica Shelton. She's the main car in this wreck. As Dylan Young and the 2 and then the 27 take heavy damage. Dylan Young gets into that catch fence. Sanford in the Brandt 51 machine and gets on 2 wheels as Ryder Smith goes upside down. And Eric Powers gets on 3 wheels off the track. Goes back on all 4s. As Dylan Young just ends up upside down the banking, as his race will be done. So, pit stops will be underway, hopefully. See if there's any takers, and we'll see you in a couple minutes. And we are back, 1 to go here, as the only one retired from the race is Zach Warren. Dylan Young somehow managed to fix up his damage. And he's back on the track. DJ Curtis, Harrison Ponder, Raymond Fisher, Cameron, Harple, Jordan Newman. Your top 5. Then you got Chris Washer, Alan Cavagnaro, Stephen Pollard, Jordan Davis, Joe Davis, and Alex Hawkins. Your top 10. So we're back racing here in Auto Club. DJ Curtis gets a good jump off the start here. There's some Ponder giving him a good fight right there. As they're side by side down the backstretch. As Harrison Ponder does take the lead as Jordan Newman, remember, he was basically the start of the wreck. Him and Jessica Shelton got into contact, and then oh, there he goes again with Cameron Harple into side swiping. Contact made there in turn 2, all clean coming out. We still got some good action going here. As there goes Chris Washer to the bottom, pushing Jordan Newman up the track as Harrison Ponder still leads this thing. Now I hope it get back into it eventually. But you know, it's gonna be a bit of a help, maybe, I don't know, to get back into it. I might need some, support here, because, if I'm just doing this just to post videos and waste time, then sometimes I don't really see a point to it. But anyway, update on the points, since I'm sure you guys don't know the points at all. Dylan Thoreau is your leader by a race. He's had 7 of his 12 races this season, a top 10. Let's see where he's running right now. 21. He's running 25th. He's running a bit off the pace compared to the rest of them, but he just ran his fastest lap, so that's someone to watch out for. Sam Young, remember, he was in the wreck on lap 8, and he's running 33rd, so he's in 2nd in the points. So that's gonna be a different. That's gonna be interesting for the points as well. But look who's in 3rd. Mike Cavana, he had 38th. So all the top guys in the points are running in the back of the pack. So should be interesting to see how it's going to play out after the fact. But Steve Pollard, he's 80 points behind Dylan Thoreau, but he will definitely, if he maintains the top, 25, he will definitely, or just as long as he finishes ahead of Mike Cavana, he will definitely move up to 3rd in the points. Cannot move up to 2nd in points, unfortunately. He will have to lead every lap, which is not the case at this point. He would have to lead every lap and won the race, obviously. That would have been an extra 15, so you would have gotten like 65 points, I think it is. But still, that wouldn't even have been enough to take the lead. So points. Let's check the 5th place point standing. Henry Cavana. Let's see what car he's in. He's in the number 1 machine, running 20th. He's still in the lead pack, though. He's making some moves, though. Look at the racing they got going here. Bit framey. I'm sorry. Again, I apologize. But Cody Lamas, I can guarantee he's probably in the 48. He's 6th in the points. He's running 18th, so a bit shake up in the points after this one for sure, hopefully. I'm going to try everything I can to make this not framey. As the 01 of Stephen Pollard III is in the lead, as we got some tight racing going on for 2nd. We're 4 wide going into 1. As there were takers to pit road, I did not mention, as DJ Curtis was the leader coming out of him as well. But now he's getting shuffled back into this end of the pack. Look at Harrison Pond. Remember, we said he was leading at first, but now he's not. As we're still 5 wide here at Auto Club. As these guys really know what they're doing. 6 wide? No. And again, I do apologize for the bad frames. This track is not the best for it. And here we go. Here's the crash coming out of turn 2. Cody Evans. Get some names here. Nick Pericles, Brian Lenning, Harrison Ponder gets involved. Jordan Newman. We'll race back. Another crash. Car upside down. That's Joe Davis. And one flipping side over side is John Skavnicki. Kyle Matthews involved in that one. Talampis. Cavagnaro. As the field downsizes once again as Pollard brings him back to the yellow flag. So we had 2 incidents here. Let's see which brought each out. So it started back here. It started really close coming out of 2. Contact was made right there at the 07 car of Ryan Acosta. Let's ride on board with him. What did he see during this incident? Oh, no. It started with DJ Curtis and Brian Lenning. That's where it first started out. They got too close, and Acosta was actually loose off the corner anyway. And he just creates the big pile up right there. DJ Curtis, as I think, does sneak away unharmed for the most part. As Nick Pericles goes on for the ride. Let's check out, it's Dylan Thoreau. There's your points leader up there. He escapes the wreck. Look, it's Joe Davis. He was upside down. Let's check to see where he got involved. See, Skavnicki grazes the wall there. And they're 4 wide going into turn 3. I don't know if that's the smartest idea, as he just goes right in front of Kyle Matthews. Beats and bangs with Talampis, as that sends them all up into the wall. As Talampis actually does go upside down, but brings it back down on all 4s and somehow does drive away from the incident. As Joe Davis slides upside down the banking in turns 3 and 4. And he will be towed to the pits. As long as somebody hits him. I don't think anybody did. But pit stop should be underway. Let's take a look here. As they did come back to the yellow here. Stephen Pollard III, your leader. So everybody's getting situated. And I think this is how they win the pit stops. They don't get situated together, and he's the only taker, or he is one of the takers. Fisher stays out. Harple stays out. Patrick Warren, Lamas, Ryder Smith, Steve Pollard, who's the 22 there. Bob Jones, Nick Brockman. So most of these guys do stay out. We'll wait to see if Pollard's going to be the first one out on pit road, though. We'll take a look here in just a second. And those are all the non-takers. As it's Steve Pollard, the first one out, not Stephen Pollard the third. As the 01 does come out in second, though. But they will not be like that in positions. We'll be right back to show you the running order when we go back to green. And here's the running order once pit stops are done. They did decide to come down the second time around, maybe to get that last lap in. Let's see what happens. Oh, what's going on here? Steve Pollard is off the pace. He goes down into the apron, has to come back down pit road for some reason we don't know just yet. But now your new running order is Ashley Curtis, Joe Davis, and is that the 2-car Dylan Young? They're both a lap down. It's Sean Harple after that. Then Ken Thoreau, Stephen Pollard III, and Cody Lamas, the top 5. Then Patrick Warren, Ryder Smith, Bob Jones, Nick Brockman, and Theo Segal. Your top 10. We are back green here at Auto Club. Ash Curtis, where is she running in the points? 28th in the points, so this win will guarantee them into the chase format as long as she is the top 35 in points. She's running away with this right now. So we have 17 to go here at Auto Club. As Ash Curtis comes down pit road. Thought she could have made it a couple more laps, hoping for another caution, but it's now Stephen Pollard III as your leader once again. Patrick Warren in second. Stephen Pollard III, he's running low in the points, 34th in the points. Hasn't even had a top 5 all season. But he said early on, he said, this track is really something to me. As he wanted to take a win here, as it would definitely boost his confidence, as he loved Auto Club. As that's the 31 coming down pit road as well. We have a few takers down pit road, and here's everybody shuffled through this part of the field. As Ken Thoreau and Sean Harple come down pit road, teammates. All three RCR teammates going down pit road in the last 2 laps. Maybe a bit of strategy play here towards the end of this, as they can only run, I think, about 20-ish laps at the most. And that's pushing it with cautions. Steve Pollard had to come down before the green, as Stephen Pollard III wanting to take a win here, as he will definitely be up in the top 35 after this one. He is running, they are running fairly close down in those 30 area, those 30 point standings. As it's a tight battle for the leaders. Patrick Warren in the 00 car and Stephen Paul III in the 01 car. As Nick Brockman behind him and Lamas in second. Lamas is your top running guy without a win. Excuse me, Sam Young is your top guy. He's Lamas is 6th in the points, and a win for sure would help that. He'll go way up in the points for sure. He'll probably be 3rd. No looks, but he's 18 points out of 3rd place. It'll put him in the chase no matter what, but yeah, this should be interesting. I don't have the schedule with me. I could in a second. It'll be a bit frozen screen for a couple of times. Sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry. Apologize. As we go to Watkins Glen next. Ooh, that should be an interesting one. That should bring out the road course ringers, as they call them. As I'm trying to bring down the winners list here. There we go. And then to end out the regular season, we go to Charlotte Motor Speedway. That should be an interesting one as well. Fast and quad oval here. Bringing you lots of action as Cameron Harple in the 69 car is in the lead. As Harple does not have a win this season, but putting one in the record books would sure be great. And a little bit of statistics here. Dylan Thoreau's averaging finish position is 10th place. The only one to finish average top 10, but right now I don't see that 21 car. Where is that 21 car? Dylan Thoreau. He's 17th. He could most likely make that top 10 a realism. As we got some good racing going on. 10 laps to go here. They're catching up on Steve Pollard, though. As Levi McIntyre is in the lead right now. He yet does not have a win, but he is deep in the points as he came in to replace Pichu London in the 99 early on in the season. So a win here would not guarantee him in the chase. It will not. But it will help him to just get in the top 35 in points. As there's the bonus point if he didn't get it already. I'm not 100% sure. But the 77, the 77 Nicholas Guerrera in the lead, as he does not have a win as well either. He is, points-wise, he is deep in the field as he went to replace, I'm trying to see who it is now. I'm not sure who it is actually at the moment right now. Sorry about that. But, hey, putting a win on his list will not guarantee him a spot that much at all either. Because he's 46 in the points compared to everybody else. He has to get top 35, but winning here would definitely bring him up to the 43rd position in points. As we bring it into the last 10 laps here, lap 32 underway. Is Guerrera and Hawkins. Look at Alex Hawkins. He's won a race already. Yeah, not sure what he actually won. I think it goes in order though. Let me check. Standings. He won. Third. He ran Richmond. As they're catching up on lap traffic, this could be the deciding factor on who wins this race. Oh boy, freaking super support center. As we got 6 laps to go here at Auto Club. Hopefully we go green the rest of the way. If we end it with 2 to go, we'll end, or 3 to go, excuse me, it will end the race. As there's the one car of Henry Cavana, 5th place in the points. This could be his 2nd win of the season if he can pull away with one here. There's Dylan Thoreau, though, or your points leader, with a win this season. Could this put him farther away for anybody to just even look at the points lead and say, yeah, I'm in the lead? Mason Powers won the 2nd race of this season at Canadian Tire. He's running 30th in the points. Will that guarantee him a spot in the chase? I don't know. I think he wrecked. Let me see. He's in the 3 or the 8. He's one of them. He's in the 3. He's running 20th right now. So it could help him. It could not help him. As they're coming up on lap traffic here. But Pollard is actually running somewhat the fastest laps of with the pack. But Hawkins still has the lead. This could be our first 2-time winner of the season. As maybe Steve Pollard is going to be a pick for somebody. There goes Hawkins goes under Pollard here as they're running side by side. 3 laps to go here at Auto Club. Look at all those hungry racers trying to get into the winner's circle for the first or second time of the season. Nicholas Guerrero would definitely punch a spot into the chase as long as he does finish in that top 35, but this late in the season, I don't think it'll happen. Cameron Harple looking on the inside of Guerrero in the 77 as they're all coming down pit road. They come up a bit short. Everybody's coming down pit road. Who's the one who stays out? Harrison Ponder. Oh my goodness. Ponder looks, I think he's the first to stay out. Yes, he is. Him and Chris Washer. Can they hold out 2 more laps as they're approaching lap traffic here? Can they make it on fumes at least? We saw it in the Indy 500 a week ago. Chris Washer and Harrison Ponder, the top 2. Chris Washer has not had a win this season, but Harrison Ponder has. He won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He won Kansas as the white flag is out. Look at Chris Washer. He is fighting for every inch on this racetrack to win this race and guarantee him a spot in the chase as he's getting closer here. Is he going to try and make a last lap pass? Look how close he is. There he goes, trying to dive on the bottom. Here we go. Coming off of turn number 4. It should be a close one. Coming to the stripe. Side by side of the line, and it's undecided. They say it's Washer. Wow. And Dylan Thoreau finishes 5th. His 6th top 5 of the season. And Chris Washer barely making it on fuel. As you can't even hear his car. He's out of gas. And, woo! Let's take a look at that finish. They say it's 0.02 of a second was the finish between him and Ponder. Let's take a look at it once again. And that is the finish. Look at that, ladies and gents. 0.02 of a second. Washer pulls out the win here at Auto Club Speedway to punch a ticket into the chase and hopefully make something happen here in the end of the season, as he did not finish great last season. This is his 2nd top 5, his 1st win of the season. And so take a look at your running order for the end of the race. Chris Washer, Harrison Ponder, Alex Hawkins, they all finished a lap down because they couldn't make it on fuel in the last 2 laps of the race. Alex Hawkins finishes 3rd. Levi McIntyre finishes 4th. That's a good day for him, especially running low in the points. Dylan Thoreau, your points leader, gaps the points lead by a lot, as he finishes 5th. Sam Young actually finishes 7th after being in that wreck early on in the race. So what a comeback for him. Cody Lamas 6th. Cavagnaro 8th. Curtis 9th. Guerra 10th. And that's the rest of your running order as you see it. And that is the end of the field. A rough day for Zach Warren. It ended early, only about 7 laps in. Acosta, your Pigs Creek winner, comes out 2nd to last. Dylan Young as well. Dylan Young has not had that great of a season for him. But we'll see you guys at Watkins Glen, hopefully in the near future, as we thank you all for watching. And I will see you guys next time.